Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear human beings, we are looking at health, the health of you living human beings, the health of your children, future living creations of men and women on planet Earth, as well as projects that are taking place right now, either in laboratories or warehouses or institutions. We're going to look at these things and see how far or how can we either work out a way that we can either try to save humanity from self-strangulation by what we saw as 11 centuries of very deadly, stagnant investments in either catastrophes or traps of weapons. We saw that these weapons were not needed on planet Earth at all. They were not needed anywhere near human beings. But over the 11 centuries, men thought that investing in these destructive and very dirty weapons was a good investment, which is wrong. At present time, in modern time, today is I think the 3rd of January 2025. There are projects I want to go back and look at, and there are projects in progress. Take, for instance, in 1981, a certain man which country was he originally from? There was a German, I think he was originally from either Holland or German, who suggested they should do cloning of human embryos, human beings, to catch up with the alien species of creations. But that was one of the greatest and the gravest thing that human beings have ever embarked on. One, men for 11 centuries have invested in weapons. What do weapons do? You are you human beings, you are the investor in weapons, and you are the beneficiary of weapons, and you are the whatever in weapons. What has weapons done for you in the last 11 centuries? All I can recall that there was Second World War. First World War, Second World War. What did the human beings get from Second World War First World War and Second World War? Is it you became more aware of what? How quickly you can exterminate yourselves, or how quickly you can... you are the men, I said you are the beneficiary of weapons because they kill your own children. They are used to kill your own people. They are used to kill you yourselves. We, the alien, we just look at you and say, look at these folks, because we as the entire universe, we don't work along the program and the projects of men who are insane, who spend 365 days of their, because on planet Earth, Mother Planet Earth takes 365 days to rotate, to do a rotation or sequencing, whatever, of the sun, going around the sun. In that rotation, there are areas of the whatever that Mother Planet go through. Some of these areas are considered deserts and so on, which are not applicable to human mind, because a human mind knows only what is either on their table this morning or in the afternoon, because we looked at men in modern times and we found that most of in a 24-hour day, a man spends at least 7 hours on gambling. Gambling is when you take a stake and say, if I did gamble my car or my woman, my wife, maybe I will get $10 million. What can $10 million do if you don't have a wife to comfort you, but which is a woman is there in a man's life to make the man kind of feel the beauty of life? the beauty of being a creation that is in living motion. So that's the reason why we're talking about is that men and women, there are projects that you embark on, government institutions like NASA, NATO, you name it. They embark on projects which are very, very kind of, I would say not stagnant, but you can use a word which explains stagnant in a very kind of crude way than stagnant. Because initially, we the aliens, we never work against any divine holy law of Allah. We work with the laws, the divine interpretation of Allah, of how Allah wants the creation to live. We don't work against that. We work as people who serve Allah's interest, not who are against Allah's interest. Men on planet Earth, they work against Allah's interest. And Allah's interest is, He gave them life. Allah gave human beings life. He gave them everything that you can think of that interprets the beauty of life. And He said, the beauty of life is a religion. And that most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. But men on planet Earth, we work against that. We want our way of life. And with that, they initiate projects whereby they make clones. Things are very danger to societies of men and the environment. A clone is something that involves the extraction of flesh from any human being. Or I said cloning is very deadly because they can use any flesh of any whatever and do that as a work, use it as a clone, and its intention is not to promote life on earth, but to oppose life. To oppose the initiator of life. And that is Allah. And Allah says, my creation. Life is a religion. Life is a religion. And that most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. I gave you life, man, human beings. Before you ask me, why would you go out of your head and say, we manufacture, we create, we engineer a clone to oppose life, to oppose you who gave everything life? So in that interpretation, that kind of contest, Allah says, in the Holy Quran, Allah says, men are created, but whatever they invest in is loss. Loss. So long as you say you embark on a project or invest in anything, anything you invest in, and your initial investment, foundation of investment is based on what you call a corrupted state of mind, whereby you think, if I invest in this clone, I can make either. What can you make out of a clone? And where did you get the whatever, the tissues and whatever of what you made as a clone? Isn't it from what already Allah had created? Isn't your mind that thinks that you can make clone? What Allah created, Allah demands that you use your brain to promote the beauty of the religion of life, the most holy, beautiful religion of Islam, not to damage it, not to cause pain and mutilation of other creations in the interest of promoting your desire and lust, but promote life, not to destroy it. But you invest in clones, and the initial investment, the foundation of the initial investment is that you clone something which can go to war and kill other living human beings. What is who benefits from that? My people, Allah says, whatever you invest in as human beings, and that investment is to promote your desires and lusts, that one is automatically classified as loss. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.